Hi everyone, today we are going to draw this cute cat together. I will show you an easy way to do flat coloring, how to add shading, highlights and details. Plus, we will create a super simple background, perfect for beginners, and you can use this technique on any drawing in the future. If you already followed my cat sketch tutorial, you should have the sketch ready. If not, no worries, just pause this video and check out the sketching tutorial. The link is right up here and also in the description below. Not in the sketching mode, it's okay too. You can grab my brush stamp with the full sketch. Even better, it comes with an extra cat version. And even more fun, you will get separate stamps for the body, tail, face and ears, so you can mix and match to create your own cat. You will find all details in the description, as well as a few practical details about the canvas size, layers and much more. Let's jump into coloring. Lower the opacity of your sketch. Create a new layer for the outline above it. Pick a dark brown color and dry ink brush from the inking group. Set it to a smaller size here. Now draw a line over your sketch. This outline will be a part of your final drawing, so take your time and be precise. You can also add some full details if you want. Feel free to make adjustments, shape your cheeks, bigger puffs, fluffier tail, whatever you like. When you draw an eye, hold your pen on the screen to get a more precise oval shape. You can also adjust the size if needed. Now turn off the first sketch. Create a new layer below the outline. I will show you a super quick way of coloring. Pick a soft orange color. Tap on the lasso tool up here, select freehand and color fill options. Now just trace around your outline. It doesn't have to be in one stroke, just make sure you cover the entire shape. I will put finish cat here so you know where we are heading and can follow along easily. Then tap on the dot here. Fix any gaps if needed. Next, pick a brighter color and create a new layer above, then tap clipping mask. This keeps your drawing inside the shape. Now let's add some brighter tones. I'm using the 6B pencil from the sketching group with the small adjustments for a nice texture. You can use any brush with a gentle texture or tap on the 6B pencil, then properties and increase the maximum size. Draw in the middle or wherever you feel it looks right. Maybe add some to the tail too. Also with white, add a few highlights on some spots. Now use the smudge tool with the wine charcoal brush from the charcoals group to blend it slightly. Create a new layer above and select a bright pink color to fill the airs. You can use the quick fill away again. Do the same for the nose. For the eyes, fill them with white. Always check that there are no gaps, then use a smudge tool to soften it. Next, create a new layer and fill in the pupils. Turn on the clipping mask for both of those layers. Create another layer above. Select Y and add highlights on some areas of the paths. Then use a smudge tool to blend the edges. Also these two paths. Go back to the bright layer on the basic shape and add white part here as well. Blend it a bit using the smudge tool. Create a new layer below and select a strong orange color and a 6B pencil from the sketching group. Draw some stripes on the sides. Maybe make one ear a little darker. And add some stripes on the tail too. Blend it slightly with the smudge tool. Now for the shading, create a new layer above the eye layer and tap on clipping mask. Select a dark purple color. Then tap on the N on the layer and set it to multiply. Pick the medium airbrush from the airbrushing group. Gently shade one side. If there is no fixed light source, you can choose the direction. For my cat, the light comes from the top right corner, so the stronger shadow will be mostly on the left side. Add shading under the paths as well. and also inside the ears. Tap on the end again and lower the opacity. I don't like the color, so I'm going to change it. Tap the magic wand and choose the very first option. Here you can adjust and find the best color. Play with opacity until you are happy with the results. Next, create a new layer above the puffs, tap on clipping mask and repeat the same shading process. Using multiple layers helps you manage different parts of your drawing more easily. Create a new layer under the shading and use a pink color. Draw or use the lasso tool to add color on the puffs. For more details here, pick a dark color and dry ink brush and draw on the outline layer. With white, add a dot into the eyes. On the nose layer, draw a gentle shade with a dark color and blend it slightly. Create a new layer above and white layer on the basic shape. Pick a yellow color and draw a few spots. Pick a darker orange color, tap on the layer above and select the dry ink brush. Draw some fur details on the tail. Do the same with white. Now smudge it slightly. Add some fur on the head and body as well. Then switch back to the darker orange. Soften it gently with the smudge tool. I want to add more fur like this, so create a new layer above the sketch. Select a very dark orange and draw along the sides, and if you want, also inside the tail. Do the same on the head and body. Make your cat fluffy as you like or keep it smooth, it's up to you. Do the same with the bright color. Try using more colors or tones. If you hold your finger on the screen, you will pick the exact color. For the whiskers, create a new layer at the top and pick a grayish color with a small brush size. You can also add a few small dots here. Now let's move to the background. Create a new layer at the very bottom. Select a nice green color and the wine charcoal brush. Draw a simple shape behind your cat. Now use a darker green just around the cat. Create a new layer above the green. Select black and the medium airbrush. Draw a shadow behind the cat. Soften it using an eraser with the same brush. I like to make strong shades first and then use the eraser. It gives me more control over the final results. Now add details on the grass, some tiny flowers and leaves. Create a new layer below the shading and use a bright green color. Use any brush you have for nature, or you can find the brushes I'm using on my Patreon in the same post as the cat stems. Then just tap with this brush around the cat. Use different sizes for variety. And also make of them yellow or use different tones of green. You can also use single flowers. If you tap gently, it will appear slightly transparent, which can create a nice effect. Create a new layer below the flowers. Select a dark green color and my grass brush. It looks like this. Tap around your cat. You can also use different tones of green for variety. Now we will add some flowers that overlap the cat. Create a new layer at the very top and add grass in a few spots where it makes sense. Use a darker green. Then create a new layer above and add yellow flowers. Now we can focus on the final shade. Find the shade layer and create a new layer above it, then tap Clipping Mask. Select the black and the medium airbrush. Draw a shadow on the side. Soften it using an eraser. Fix or adjust anything you need. I want to make the first shade stronger here. Much better. Create a new layer above the fur details layer. Select the bright yellow and the 6B pencil. Draw highlights on a few spots. Tap on the N and select the Add option. Use the smudge tool here. Now tap on the magic wand and the Gaussian blur. Drag your pen on the screen to the right to make the highlights blurry, about 6%. Then use the smudge tool again if you need. Or also an eraser. Feel free to add more details in the highlights. Maybe also with dry ink for sharper fur. Take your time, play with details. I want to make the whiskers pop a bit. Slide the whiskers layer to the left and duplicate it. Tap on the lower layer and use the magic wand and select the very first option. Set the brightness to 100%. With the arrow tool, move it slightly down. Final touch, create a new layer above the whiskers and using the medium airbrush, add shine spots into the eyes. And that's it, well done! Feel free to share your cat on the social media and tag me, I would love to see it. If you want to take your drawing to the next level, try this advanced version with me. Don't forget to subscribe and join me on Patreon for other tutorials, brushes and much more. See you around!